And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Digital Bullpen. Once again, things gonna start out a little shaky and a little rough. Um, we're writing solo, and people will come in as they normally tend to do, a little bit late. And of course, there's other people that are streaming tonight. So Guapo's out doing his own stream, and a bunch of other people are doing what they're doing. We invited a new guest in, Alpha Rican. He is doing a comic book. So we wanted to bring him over, see if y'all can check him out. Send out the invitation, so we'll see if and when he pops up. Um, if not, it's just an intimate night with you guys and myself. I don't know. Well, you guys and just me, or just me and me. We'll see what happens. Let me pop out the chat in case anybody comes in. I can keep an eye on what's going on. And grab some pencils from Fall Pelletier again. We're gonna do a She-Hulk tonight. Yeah. Um, and see what happens. And kind of, I've been working on the iPad, so I keep trying to double tap the screen on the computer itself. I'm getting used to working on the iPad, and it has a version of Clip Studio on it, and it's not a full version. And apparently, they don't honor the license from PC to the iPad for Clip Studio, so you have to get a subscription. And I don't know if I'm quite ready to do that yet. I just rather pay it off, one time payment and call it a day. But seems like the people at the Clip Studio folks might have a whole different take on that. It is what it is, though. We make the best of it, right? Hey, just a reconnect. Hey, Rob, what's going on, brother? It's just me and you tonight, I guess. It's a lot of people streaming, a lot of people divided up. I invited your boy Alpha Rican to come on tonight. Send him a link. We'll see if he shows up. Trying to get him some exposure on this side, but tonight might not be the stream for it. Well, we're gonna continue on. You know how we do. The show must go on. You know. So we heard that Blade, the movie Blade is coming out. They're doing a reboot for Blade, or maybe not a reboot, but doing another Blade movie. That's gonna be interesting. Wesley Snipe is not gonna be Blade, so that's gonna be interesting as well. So we'll see what happens. And like I said, running solo tonight, which is kind of odd. Usually people are here, but tonight not so much. I hear you, Dr. Bankman. Snipes is our Blade. He is Blade. So we'll see what happens. The actor Marshala, he was Cottonmouth in the Netflix Luke Cage. And he was also on True Detective on HBO. He's a good actor. He was on the Green Book. I just don't see him being Blade though. I just don't. I don't know if he's gonna bulk up or what. If he's gonna try to bulk up for the role, or if he's just gonna be a skinny Blade. We'll see what happens with that. We will see what happens. I don't know when it's gonna come out though. That's the thing. They didn't really put. Does anybody know when that's supposed to be coming out? Because I didn't get to see that part of the video. Yeah, Blade was not for. Nah, the original Blade was not for kids. Definitely not. But it was a great movie. Um, Even Stan Lee had cameos in Blade. So, I thought they were great movies. I liked all three of them. A lot of people didn't like the third one so much, but I thought it was pretty cool. So I kind of liked them all. See what happens. Like I said, we'll see what happens. Some people want Wesley Snipes to at least have a cameo in the new Blade. You know. All right, sir. You have a good one. Deal with the wifey. I know. You know, Dr. Beckman. That's the same thing I said. Like Wesley Snipes is still in shape. He can still play Blade. Now, some people were speculating that because the guy on the Wolverine versus Blade, that they were trying to make him look like Michael J. White, that Michael J. White was going to be the next Blade. I wouldn't have a problem with that either. But I think Michael J. White should be the Spawn still. And I think they're doing a disservice to the people by taking him out of that role if the Spawn movie, ever comes to fruition. Because I think Michael J. White is Spawn, and I think Wesley Snipes is Blade. And but that's because that's what we grew up with. Well, not grew up with, but that's what we witnessed. That's what we saw. You know what I mean? So you're thinking Blade is going to be on 2020, but no quotes. 2022, I'm sorry. That'll be cool. We'll probably need it. Seeing how Phase 4 is looking kind of maybe Blade will bring a little bit of flavor back. Who knows? Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be really cool. Blade versus Deadpool. I don't know. Who do you think wins? I mean, Deadpool basically can't die. So odds are that Blade might not make it through. But will it be like Blade versus Deadpool, where they start fighting out one another and then realize they're on the same team and then fight whatever vampires? You can't have Blade and somehow not incorporate Doctor Strange. I mean, if you're gonna bring MCU into it, villain is Dracula, that makes sense. But if you're gonna bring MCU characters, Blade without like maybe a Doctor Strange appearance would be kind of odd. And if you're gonna throw Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, Wolverine needs to make an appearance somewhere in there. That would be crazy though. Dracula, Deadpool, Wolverine, Blade. That would be pretty interesting. I know everybody's streaming tonight, Dr. Bateman. So, oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Shinobi?
Hey, it's just you and
just me. Everybody's streaming tonight. I mean, you got Edwin streaming. You got everybody's streaming tonight. Like everybody's streaming. Dr. Naples is streaming.
Oh.
So I wasn't expecting anybody to come in. I was expecting this to be a super
quiet.
Yeah, I mean, we got Dr. Beckman in the house. Thank you for coming.
Oh, that's cool.
But that's about it. I wasn't expecting anybody to really show up.
Right.
But I still gotta, you gotta still stream regardless.
The show must go on.
Yeah, regardless of who's streaming, you gotta be able to. Still gotta plug away. And I don't know if Manny's gonna show up. He's talking about, he's got to work on his book.
Yeah.
And he's been running behind and da. So
yeah, it's easy to happen.
So yep, for now, just me. I did invite a guy named Alpha Rican. He's doing a book, but he doesn't know anything about CG or anything like that. And so he's doing a book on his own. And I figured out, hey, bring him on and let him talk about his book. But
yeah,
I don't know. I sent him the invite, and I don't think he's coming. So you know, so it's
Yep.
just me and you and Dr. Venkman. And he says I can join the chat for a bit. I got another stream at CO 9:30.
Hmm.
9:30 when? It's already 10 o'clock Eastern time. What time? What
Yeah,
time?
unless he's in another time zone.
Yeah, what time zone is he in? Like he's in a
Must be must be comics division or something like that. Central. That's what I thought.
Central is a good time.
That only gives you 20 minutes my time.
Yeah, he'll be gone. That's okay. And look, I just appreciate you just coming by. It's all good, you know.
Yeah.
And if it's just me and Shinobi, then it's just me and Shinobi, man. I
Yeah.
can't do anything about that.
No, you can't.
I can't do anything about that. You know, but it is what it is. Just make sure you leave a thumbs up before you leave. Greatly appreciate it. All that blasty blasty
Right.
blast. You know.
Glad you could stop by, Venkman.
Yeah, I chatted with him before on Shabby stream. Good guy.
Right.
Like I said. So what's going on with you, man?
Oh, not too much. I just just got off of an IM chat with a friend of mine.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Not really, Trusty. I mean, you're late or you're going to be late. Oh, you'll be there in a few. Okay, that's cool, Trusty.
Trust will be here in a second. Enough time to shield. Oh, hey, shield what you got to shield, buddy. Shoot, man.
Yep.
Oh man, this is probably one of the quickest inks I'll ever do.
Right.
I was like, what are you doing? I'm just gonna do this quick ink. View. Where is that? Where's it at? Where's it at? Rotate. You. Rotate.
It's been a while since we've seen a pretty She-Hulk.
Yeah, that's why I decided to pick this one.
Right.
You know, just because.
Yeah.
This is old. This is before they changed it.
Yes.
This is in 2010. The 2010.
Yeah, because I think around 2010, she still looked she was still the same She-Hulk
Right.
that many of us have come to know.
Nice. Yeah. They did a lot of changes.
Yep.
I trust that you take your time, but like I said, everybody and their mama seems to be streaming tonight. So it'll just be us.
Yep.
It'll be on chill mode. Dr. Bankman is keeping us company.
Right.
You know, and then he's got to do his thing in a minute. Yeah, there's a lot of streams going on tonight.
Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow, this friend and I will hopefully come together to kind of brainstorm a few things.
Nice. Nice. Always good.
What's up, Nerf herders?
Wait a minute, is that Tank Ferret?
What's up?
What's going on, Tank?
Oh, I just I was gonna pop my head into the bullpen and see what kind of production is going on. I'm busy working behind the scenes on
Man,
fulfilling.
it is nothing going on, bro. Nothing.
It's a big. It's a big event day today. So
It seems like everybody's on.
Yeah.
there's a big upset go. I don't want to touch on none of the on none of the stuff, but yeah, let's just say like a certain group of people that doesn't like a certain voice actor has engaged in internet behavior that is completely unacceptable and has been since the dawn of the internet. And I'm gonna leave it at that. And so that's why there's not a whole bunch of people around right now. And so I thought I'd hang out in a place that has a little love, a little cheer, a little production going on. We're focusing on
I
what's
like that.
important.
Yeah,
Right.
we you know we don't do the drama.
That's right.
Right.
No, when that stuff we like, you know, hey, if you actually come under actual like danger or something like that, dude, that's what law enforcement's for.
Yeah.
I'm just
Don't
gonna say it.
put that on.
But I wanted to see like you got a She-Hulk going on here.
Yeah,
He's got a She-Hulk.
I like that. That is a nice She-Hulk.
that's Paul Pelletier. I've been showcasing his pencils for like a week now.
Yeah.
That is proper.
That is a nice She-Hulk. Paul Pelletier is a really good penciler, man. I really enjoy.
And she's even got Hulk arms. Like they're kind of long,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but they work. I mean, that is that. There you go. See, that is what a
Yeah.
bodybuilding She-Hulk woman really looks like.
I quit this. Did you see? I saw somewhere on Twitter where they got the skinny chick that's supposed to be playing She-Hulk.
What? Well, what?
Yeah, I was like, wait a
She
minute.
better get working on that 300 workout. That's
Right.
all I gotta say.
Shoot, I don't know. I don't think she, even with that, I don't think she can make it. They need to get somebody. Look,
They need to get someone on par with Gal.
See,
Gal
we
Gadot.
need to find
Gal
what they
Gadot
need
is
to do
skinny.
is they need to find a female version of Lou Ferrigno.
yes. Now
Is
that
what
we
they-
now we're cooking. That's what I was about to
Especially
say.
with what she looks like
And
now.
we
at that point.
have, because remember, Jennifer Walters hasn't always been stuck as She-Hulk. There are periods throughout the story where she did like the Bruce Banner thing, where she's like normal
Yeah.
Jennifer Walters, and then but she never got like super angry. She's just like, yeah, guess
She
what?
just turned green.
I'm green, and you have and hell
Yeah.
hath no fury. I'm just gonna say that, man.
Yeah, she was green. Her clothes ripped a little bit, but other
Who's
than
that? Who's that chick in Deadpool 1? The one that was the villain with the black hair.
Oh, the really tall girl with the long neck. I forget her name. She was in V
So
as
do I.
well.
She's really
She's
muscular. She used to be an
fantastic.
MMA
She would
fighter.
be perfect.
Yeah.
No, dude, put her in a muscle suit. You know, they
No,
got good CG.
I know. I don't want them to do like they did with Captain Marvel on DC, where they put what's his name in a muscle suit. I don't want that. I mean, you're gonna have to regardless. But you know, can we get someone, you know, like one of those MMA bodybuilder type ladies
right.
that has the physique already, and
You know, I'm
the
sure.
height.
Yeah, and I know that a lot of like like bodybuilding women, they're bodybuilders. You know, that's their art. That's their craft, and so they're probably not into acting. They probably don't have acting chops, but you never know. I mean, you got to go farm. You got to, put up the casting call. Then you hook up your potentials, like they did with Star Wars. You know, Star Wars had 4 different casts at the time that Harrison Ford was brought into the casting, right? And he was a carpenter on set who filled in. But they had 4 whole separate casts, and that's what they used to do. They used to put these different casts, used to mix and match and see who had the best chemistry, who worked it out, and who could be coached, who could be directed, who, even if they weren't the greatest actor at the time, could they be taught to act the way that was needed for them.
Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger
project.
Yeah.
He's teachable.
He was.
He's teachable. You can teach him to act different ways. But he's still limited. But it's good for and and I'm telling you, man, I follow some of these not in a creepy way, but I follow some of these bodybuilding women on Instagram. because
Mhm.
like like you guys might have seen at least the official character design reference for Double Zero earlier today, and she's a meaty woman. I don't mean that like she has like body fat or anything like that, like excessive amount. She's got muscle, and
Yeah.
so I looked at a lot of bodybuilding women to go see like how does the female body develops differently than guys do, which is why the current She-Hulk is garbage.
Yeah.
Because it looks like a roided out dude or a woman who took testosterone, not gamma infused muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even Grace Jones didn't look that jacked.
Oh, Grace Jones is always awesome.
Yeah. So
Grace Jones has a special place in my heart. It's a crazy place, and she's right at home.
yeah. So I figured I'd do it quick. I didn't think anybody was gonna come on. Number one, because of all the drama that's going on, everybody's has a stream right now.
Yeah.
All the big players are streaming. Like Edwin Boyette is streaming, and Mike Miller, and some other Dr. Naple.
Yeah.
They're all
Speaking of
streaming.
Edwin, speaking of Edwin, does anyone know what the next drawn encoder is going to feature?
Yeah, I don't know.
You think he already announced it? I just forgot.
Yeah, and Dr. Venkman, I agree with you. Gina Carano should have been Wonder Woman, and that's who I'm talking about. Gina Carano could probably do a Hulk. They just have to stretch her out. But the She-Hulk is going to be CGI like the regular Hulk. Josh Chris Art has joined the panel. How you doing, bud?
I'm here, buddy.
Cool. Yeah, I like Gina Carano. I thought she should have been Wonder Woman as well. But Gal Gadot did a good job. So I can't complain.
Yeah, she was good.
I just thought she was a little too skinny. But then again, you don't have to have girth if you're endowed with powers from the gods or whatever. You could be thin as a bird and still have the power. So
That's true.
I guess
And
I can.
Well, if
she
Cloud
is skinny,
Strife can,
but she's an athlete, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, she
if
was
Cloud
able
Strife can be if Cloud Strife can be a skinny little toothpick and wield a sword that's bigger than he is, I'm pretty sure someone Gal Gadot's size can pull off Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Oh
but
man,
she's not
let's
unhealthy skinny.
hold on,
That's,
man.
Like
Hold
not like
on.
Callista Flockhart.
Yeah,
Hold
she
on.
doesn't look like a skeleton.
I gotta put the presses in there. Gotta go get some Black Cat Spider-Man fine art. Well, maybe we can get somebody to draw that. Good thought presses in the chat. Shilling for his book.
What does he want?
Good.
Beckman says gotta have some great Black Cat Spider-Man fan art.
Oh,
That's what he wants.
Yeah, that was a fun dynamic. I was
Yeah, I don't
one of
mind.
those Marvel fans that was upset when he went back to Mary Jane. I was like, oh, dude, no, man. Leisha's your girl. She's the one who really gets you, dude. She gets you.
yeah, but DC's already got that dynamic on lock with Batman and Catwoman.
Yeah, but you know what? Marvel was doing it better, and that's what the publishing game is all about. It's not. You don't have to do your own thing. You just have to do it better.
Right.
And sometimes that's the world. That's the world of Marvel and DC especially, and other comic companies kind of forgot this along the way. But it was like grab what's popular and see who can do it better.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I still scoff at haters who are all like, DC copied this thing that Marvel did while ignoring all the stuff that Marvel has borrowed from DC.
Oh, that's why copyright laws exist, is because people do that to people all the time. Yeah, no, it's no biggie. I actually really enjoyed that, but that was my generation of Spidey reading. I got into him. I got into reading Spidey right about the Secret Wars.
Yep. So we were talking.
Secret Wars because my friends had all the books. Oh.
Let's see. So he says you got to have some Black Cat Spider-Man art. Then he says I like MJ more than Peter. with Peter than Black Cat. With Black Cat was a great villain. And Good Dog Press is laughing because I de-wrenched him.
You ready? Why'd you do that?
He has this weird fetish with wrenches, right? So he was telling me yesterday he took my wrench away. I was like, okay, I don't care, I don't care. But then since he jumped on the chat, I was like, ooh, let me play on his fetish with wrenches and de-wrench him. I'll wrench him again soon. I don't get that worked up about it like he does. I don't know, for some reason Manny has this thing with wrenches, bro. It is weird, an obsession.
Oh, Manny
It
runs a
is an
tight ship.
obsession. He is a weird obsession he has.
Get a whiff of the unbreathable skunk girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else is going on. Oh, so Good Dog Press says hi to Shinobi. Shinobi says hi to Good Dog Press. Josh, what you drawing, bud?
I'm still just working on this commission that I need to get finished. Dawn Star from DC.
I'm glad you said where she was from because I was like, I don't even know that character. And then when you said DC, I like that explains it.
Right.
That explains it. I don't read DC books.
That's a sector of DC I have not read. If it's not like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, or Teen Titans, odds are I'm not gonna recognize it.
Well,
Yeah.
I had to do some research on the character too, so.
Understandable.
Good Dog Press. You can't be in the chat typing answers. Get out of here, Manny. He says Legion of Superheroes. And did anyone see Hush? I don't know anything about that.
That's out.
It's digitally, it came out Friday. On disc, it comes out this weekend. I'll be picking it up this weekend.
Okay.
What is that?
That is a Batman storyline that actually got Batman like famous again. Jim Lee's run on Batman, and they're gonna take the animated series that they've been doing so well with, and put the Hush story into it. Right off the bat, we can already see a difference in it. Instead of having Killer Croc, they're gonna have Bane. So I don't know how much more they're gonna change.
Which came out first, Hush or Under the Hood?
I think Hush, but I might be wrong. Unfortunately, it wasn't a time period I was actually reading the comics. It wasn't just a few years ago I even heard about it, and I spent forever trying to find a copy of it.
Right. I only asked because in somewhere in the book they have what we think is Jason. What we think is Jason Todd at the time with the gray streak in his hair, but it turned out to be Clayface.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Bankman says it's a great cast, and they did change some things. So there you go. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, Jimmy, you should really give the animated series that the DC's doing a chance. They actually do quite well with their animated stuff, and you can just pick it right up and just go with it. And every movie is just the next installment of their story. Yeah,
I have to check them out because apparently Marvel is about to mess up to the MCU with the Phase 4.
You mean Phase 4?
Yeah. I think Phase 4 is about to be horrible.
Yeah, especially with the insanity they're going with.
So
Yeah,
we'll
I agree with Dan Fan. It's Phase 4. They have decided to just do what they did in comics and just bury the franchise.
Yeah. Well, I was kind of expecting that. I was expecting them to give us the good stuff and then just repeat the history of the books into the MCU. I was expecting the good stuff first and then boom.
At this point, the only people who are going to enjoy it are people who are not familiar with the comics and are just hardcore MCU loyalists. They're like, oh, they haven't failed us yet. Why should I give up on them now?
No, there's a lot of people that know what's going on already. Like I was expecting this to happen. I was like, all right, they're gonna give us a great MCU, just like they gave us a good run of comics, and then they're gonna
But
go.
I mean, as far as people who don't read or care about the comics that they're based on. I mean, you've always had that even before the MCU was a thing, but they weren't quite as.
It's all good. As long as you knew it was coming, that's all that mattered. And that's all I know. I knew they were going to follow the same trend in history that happened with the books. And so I'm good. So I'm just going to pick and choose the ones. Like I watch all the MCU movies on the first 3 phases. But on this next phase, I'm going to pick and choose which ones I want to watch.
I watched most of them. There were a couple of that had escaped my radar. The second Guardians of the Galaxy movie and Ant-Man and Wasp.
Ant-Man and Wasp was actually pretty good.
Let's see, Ant-Man and Wasp, Black Panther.
Still haven't watched Black Panther?
I still have no desire to, dude. It's just a character I never really cared for growing up. I understand it looks phenomenal, but it's kind of like Iron Man. Like I watched them and then I regretted watching Iron Man 3 and I won't buy the movie. So I just was like, I'm not gonna watch it. And like Ant-Man and Wasp, I have no desire to. I haven't even seen the first Ant-Man since theaters. Black Panther is just not a character I've ever really been drawn to. I respect him. I enjoy when he teams up with stuff. I think he's a cool team up character, but as a standalone character, I was just never drawn to it. And there's a lot of characters out there like that. You know, it's just
that's part of life.
Yeah, I mean,
that's our favorites.
Like I enjoyed the Doctor Strange movies. Well, I was never a Doctor Strange fan growing up. I thought he was a stupid character. Sorry, I didn't enjoy the comics.
That's okay.
But that was just the age I was at the time. Now picking it up, you know, I like the character, but I was surprised I enjoyed the movie. But I liked him a lot more with Teamed Up. I thought he was a lot better in that way, and it's just. I don't know. I never had any desire to, and it came out such a weird time in my life that I just didn't have an opportunity to get hyped for the movie. And now that it's been out for so long, it's one of those I'll get to it. You know, life gets in the way. You know, Rick and Morty, the next season's coming out. I'm more hyped for that. You know, it's come, it's passed, and the hype never got to me.
Right, I understand. I mean, I liked most of the X-Men movies except for X-Men, except for First Class, which retconned everything.
And see, I was a big X-Men fan, so I liked X-Men 1, X-Men 2. Unfortunately, X-Men 3, that was the worst one. And then the First Class came out, and I just wanted to tear my eyeballs out.
During in First Class, I was like, this was not established in the first, when Cerebro, in the first X-Men movie. Xavier explains that Cerebro and Magneto had worked together on Cerebro. Well, by the time we get to First Class, Hank McCoy had a proto Cerebro going on, and they used that to track their X-Men down.
Yeah, no, First Class I didn't care for, and then I did like Days of Future Past. I think that was one of my favorite X-Men.
Yeah,
Apocalypse was okay. It was enjoyable. I own it. Have I watched it since I saw it in theaters? No, but I own it. You know.
Yeah. When Future Fast came out, I was like, why didn't this come out first? X-Men First Class would have made much more sense if Future Past had come out first.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I totally agree. But still, even with what they did in it, it wasn't enough for me to. I liked the cast. I hated the writing.
Right.
Really enjoyed the cast. I liked every actor that was in that movie, and I still like them in everything else they do.
Right.
But it's the writer's fault. It all comes down to the writer's fault.
Yeah. I think I was just too distracted by the multiple retcons to take notice of to the quality of writing.
Yeah.
Trusty Psychic is in the house.
What's
What's up, Trusty?
I was muted. I was rustling around here.
Oh.
Boomer.
It happens.
Yep.
Yes, it does.
You guys doing all right?
You know,
Okay.
we're doing okay. It's a lot of people streaming tonight, so I'm not expecting a lot of people in the chat.
Yeah.
Like all the big people are streaming. There's drama all over the place.
Ugh.
Yes.
So just kind of came over here and decided to still, run it, even if it's just us and nobody else.
Right. The show must go on.
You know.
Jeez. I'm looking at some of these on Sakuno Sonic pictures, and my God, some of these pictures make them look feminine as all hell. From One Punch Man.
That's Josh right there.
I have no idea. Never watched it.
I thought that was all you on the anime.
I enjoy anime, but I also enjoy anime that intrigues me with artwork. And just his face alone makes me not want to watch the show at all.
It's like I could never get into Dragon Ball Z just because I hate the look of the show. You know, I know there's a lot of people, I'm sure the story is great, but I just hate the way it looks.
Yeah, I'll give you that. In the very first Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z season 1, the artwork is enough to make you go, I can't do this. But once you get past season 1 and into the next season, you can see the artwork start changing. Yeah. And even the newer stuff today is just phenomenal artwork and graphics and shading and coloring alone. It's just like, keep going, please. I mean, the guy came out of retirement. Yeah. I mean, the original guy he did. And after the flop of Dragon Ball, was it Evolution?
GT or Evolution?
No, it was the motion picture.
Okay, Evolution.
Yeah,
Evolution. GT was bad enough.
The GT he was okay with because at least it's somewhat idea.
But JT wasn't really his thing.
It wasn't his. Someone else took it. But whenever Evolution came out, he said absolutely not, and he came out of retirement just to make the next series, and it's been such a hit that he's just going to keep going.
Which is funny because he could have just settled with Kai.
Speaking of hits, Good Thought Press joined the panel.
What's up?
Aloha.
What's up, Manny?
I've been here for a while.
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't get him to shut up long enough to introduce you.
I'll mute myself here.
Go ahead, man. Y'all can go back talking about anime now. I just wanted to make sure people realize that Manny was here.
Mm-hmm.
How's Skunk Girl doing, dude?
Got another backer today, which is pretty awesome. Awesome. We had, I think, 2 backers yesterday, another backer the day before, so we've been doing good.
Yeah,
cool.
And they backed today at the sculpture. Damn, sculpture's doing great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Seven sculptures down. So, damn, it's pretty cool. I didn't expect it to be that popular.
Me either.
But it is popular. It's awesome.
Yep. I don't know why.
Something different that no other person's giving out there. That's why.
Yeah. How many comics do you know revolve around somebody who is a burglar or any kind of villain?
I can think of at least 2.
Other than Joker and Harley, other than Black Cat and Catwoman.
That's about it. There's got to be more.
Are we saying just villains, or are we talking like thieves?
villains and well, I would say. I mean, as far as villains go, lately it's been hard for me to decide where Catwoman and Black Cat fall in that line because yeah, they're both burglar. Yeah, they both steal stuff, but they've helped the heroes out on several occasions.
Well, it's like Zangief says, just because you are a bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy.
Oh, crush head between thighs like sparrow's egg.
I love that. I love that villain support group.
I was gonna say villain wise, I mean you got the new Carnage series that's about to hit, like really hit hard.
Everything is getting carnaged.
I know. That it's just, but his part of the series, like the actual storyline of it, actually looks really good. And of course, I'm a big fan of the artwork. So
I don't know. I just I got Wolverine versus Blade. Picked it up at the store.
oh yeah,
Wolverine versus Blade.
Yeah. Yep.
Hmm.
Which is what Marvel does.
That would kind of escape my radar.
Yeah, that's what Marvel does whenever they're about to, try to test the waters. And then, no. As soon as I pick that up, then I get the news that they're going to do another Blade. But they're not going to use.
Why must they always have the heroes fight each other?
That's part of what it is. I can't get mad at them. It's been like that forever.
Nowadays we have Death Battle for that. I mean, every now and again is fine, but when it's all the time like it was after Civil War, it gets irritating after a while.
Well, you need the right heroes to fight each other. You can't just have any heroes fight each other.
Like the whole fighting the thing fighting each other, that actually makes sense because there's a bit of a rivalry there, or Hulk versus Wolverine, given their history. But when you have the entire superhero community fighting each other for no reason, it gets annoying.
Yeah, but that one's they didn't really fight. You guys got to read the book. It was more of a misdirection.
Right.
See, when the Hulk fought the Thing, they actually fought. They didn't just fight for a couple pages and then we're going to team up. No, they actually fought each other. They hated each other.
Yeah.
This one was just like I said.
I mean, the Hulk almost killed the Thing a few times.
Like I said, this was just misdirection on this book. But basically what happened is vampires made a Wolverine vampire.
Again?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's already been a vampire once.
No, but this is a clone of Wolverine. It's not actually Wolverine.
So we're not going with that whole Curse of the Mutants debacle all over again.
I don't know. Some of the mutants were vampires.
It's a copy of a story featuring a copy?
Yep.
That's just...
So it is the Curse of the Mutants debacle all over again, except with clones.
So that's why
the worst of both worlds.
That's why it was a misdirection. Blade did fight Wolverine. It was just a vampire version.
Yay! We got a combination of two of the worst Marvel Comics storylines ever.
I don't know. The book was actually pretty good.
Yeah, there's always clones fighting somebody, so
Yeah.
I mean it's nothing new.
The book was pretty good.
How has Magneto been cloned and
Sorry. It's just that both the Clone War saga and the whole Curse of Mutants debacle just left a foul taste in my mouth.
Like I said, the book wasn't that bad. It was a one shot, and it was just meant to do what it did. See if anybody still had interest in Blade, and then boom, the movie was announced.
I guess Blade's fine. It's just that every time I think of Curse of the Mutants, I just think just a story. I just think of Vampire Jubilee, and I just get depressed.
I'm hyped for the new Blade movie. I mean, I think they can do good with it. I'm not a big fan of the actor, but I'm not going to dog him on it. Yeah, I'm going to give him a chance.
Yeah, I want to see if he's gonna bulk up for it or not.
Right. Well, Wesley Snipes can't do it anymore, so
Why not?
he's older.
So
I don't care about age.
Stallone still does it.
Are they even going to let him give a chance to even do it with his whole
Nope.
tax evasion and everything? And you know,
no, that's not.
Yeah, it wasn't. Didn't he have a bit of a falling out with the previous director of Blade?
Well, they're not gonna keep him. This is being done under the MCU now.
Right.
This is all Kevin Feige now. And the guy that got this role, he actually called Marvel and said he wanted the role. So that kind of put Wesley right out of contention.
Whoops.
well, Wesley should have called first.
Wesley's been trying to get him to do a Blade forever.
Yeah. It would have been a lot more. But then again, this is Kevin Feige logic we're talking about. Kevin Feige logic we're talking about here.
Yeah, he said he says he likes the new actor better. So who am I?
Yeah. Yeah, we know it's your idea, Wesley, but we like this other guy here better.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's hot right now. He's done the Green Book, and he's done True Detective. He did he played Cottonmouth in Netflix Luke Cage.
That's where I last saw him in.
So he's a guy that's been, you know, he's on the radar. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Wesley Snipes is out the radar. He's not moving the needle per se.
Right. I give two rats butt about most of the MCU stuff they're doing. I'm more upset about the 007 stuff. So that's
Manny's fault. Manny retired from
really made me upset, man.
Manny retired from playing 007 because he said he was getting too old, and boom, they just replaced him with a girl. Freaking Manny. Freaking Manny. You know, Sean Connery was the best 007, and you know who Manny looks like, right?
There is a bit of a resemblance there, yes.
So, so whose fault is it now? Manny for retiring? He wanted to do Skunk Girl instead of continuing to do 007 movies. And the Unbreathable Skunk Girl's in the chat. How you doing, young lady?
Hello, Skunk Girl.
Hi, honey. How come you didn't call me?
Uh-oh.
You didn't say it right. Why didn't you call me?
There you go. All right. Yesterday, he was talking about, I'm so glad I'm by myself. I could draw books all day and all night. Now he's like, hi, honey. You didn't call me. I miss you. Ooh. Yesterday, he was talking tough. I'm just playing, people. I'm just playing.
Oh.
Yesterday, Manny was going ham. He was talking tough offline. Freaking Manny. But, what you working on, Manny?
Working on Skunk Girl. Can't show anything. Too much spoilers.
She says because she knew you would be on and she hasn't slept yet.
Well, you need to go to sleep, honey.
Yeah, never mind us. We'll be all right. We got Manny.
Yeah.
Mr. I quit on Bond movies to make Skunk Girl, and now James Bond is going to change. Freaking Manny. Freaking Manny, man. Still love you, buddy, but man.
So, I ran a little survey on the Twitter today.
I know. I was part of it.
3-hour poll. I got the results in for that sucker. The options were what I was going to reveal at midnight for day 49, countdown to the launch of Scalpel Zero. you know, it was going to be a second outfit for Scalpel Zero, another character, or you know, gross food from the future. You know, some gross and future food, and or just in all caps, show me what you got. Well, people want to see what I got.
That's right. That's what I voted for.
At midnight, I will show you what I got, and that's what I'm drawing right now. I'm doing a nice little presentation for that. It's a little showcase. You guys do get a showcase.
That's what
Not
I
just
voted
like
for.
a character reference. Awesome. But you guys get some meat of the universe.
Oh, I've had it locked on Josh because he's the only one really drawing. So
Well,
comic book boss says that's a nice Dawn Star.
I'm actually drawing, but it's not on the computer screen.
So that doesn't do us any good.
So I mean, I'm just inking, and so continues to practice my inkage. I think is Trusty drawing? No.
Yeah, I'm drawing.
Yeah, he is drawing.
I'm just it's very light right now.
Yeah,
Just
it's super
working stuff out.
light. Super. When you get a darker out,
real quick, because
the one now.
go over to Trusty real quick.
I can't see what he's drawing, dude. I see it's a female figure.
That's all we need to see.
But that's all I could tell.
Oh, okay. I get it.
You know, I was like, I don't know what character it is.
Someone near and dear to all our hearts.
Another Pope Fire.
No,
Frost.
No. Who?
No, it's not another Pope Fire.
No.
Is it a Skunky?
It's another Skunky.
Oh, okay. It's Comic Book Bob. How you doing, bud?
Skunky.
Oh, now Manny wakes up. Skunky?
Scooby Snack?
Yeah.
Roll.
Skunky Snack.
Right.
I love it.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
So Shaggy, would you and Scooby like a Scooby Snack?
Oh,
I got some back in the Red October.
Was the Scottish guy there?
He was in that movie, wasn't he?
Yeah. It's a good movie too.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Good book too.
I don't read.
Don't or can't.
Don't. Probably can't either. I don't know. It's been so much since I read anything. You might be right. I might not be able to anymore. Is that one of those perishable skills?
Probably.
Or is it like riding a bike? Once you learn it, you never forget it. Find out in a couple of years.
Right.
Stay tuned.
Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh boy, we're back to that. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
That's pretty good.
So E, do you have some decent uniform reference that you could send to me?
I can look it up. I mean, you want like uniforms that I worn, or you just want me to find you some uniform references
For your character.
Yeah, I can find you some stuff.
Yeah, make a noise again.
I can find you something.
I pulled a couple of things off the internet. I got this one.
Yeah, that's the old. That's olive drab green uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's one. That's the same uniform, just different hat.
It looks like different times of year too.
But it did have a winter and
Right.
summer uniforms.
That's
But
more cold weather.
yeah,
And then I like this one because you got the weapons in this one.
yeah. Those are all the olive drab greens. You can do any of those with that'll work. OD greens.
Dude looks a lot like my cousin Justin.
ODs, the ODs, and I'll send you some other uniforms for the different time periods.
Sweet.
I know them all, unfortunately.
I had a roommate when I was in graduate school. There were 4 of us who lived in this house, and his hobby was collecting military uniforms. And so he had a Nazi German officer uniform on a mannequin in his room.
Right.
Wow. Crazy. I don't like that. Yeah, I can do some references. I'll find some more. I'll look them up tomorrow. So Procreate on the iPad is not a bad little program.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I like it. I
That's
like
what
it.
An iPad.
I like it because it does that time lapse recording. But I like Clip Studio better.
Right.
Problem with the Clip Studio, like I was saying earlier, is that you have to buy the subscription for the iPad.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Even though you already own it on PC.
Which is kind of stupid because you should be able to transfer the license you got for your PC. Why are you doing stuff that?
Yeah, you could do it. You could transfer the license from like a PC to any other tablet that's PC based, but not to the iPad.
Oh, because it's Apple based.
Yep. So like I have it on my Surface Pro and it works. Well, it doesn't work great on my Surface Pro.
Right.
Clip Studio makes my Surface Pro, my old Surface Pro just lag so bad.
Yeah.
And lines stutter, so I can never get a smooth line going. Which is weird.
Which means I'd have to get a Samsung tablet that can handle all of that.
Yeah, I like the iPad, dude, with the Apple Pencil.
Yeah.
It's legit for real.
Right.
It really is legit. As a matter of fact, I keep trying to do the gestures with this on my computer that I do with that iPad, and actually, drawing on the iPad is a lot faster, even in Clip Studio. Speaking of Skunk, I got to finish this thing. Comic Book says I'm good. I'm a little behind today. I hear you, Comic Book Bob. I've been behind all day myself. And boom. And I think she's done. I finally chose to do something I could ink in 1 hour. Like all the other stuff I pick up is like 2 days worth of inking. 2 days later.
Oh yeah, the Naomi drawing I drew last week and put it up, and I tagged the DNQFE. It actually went up to a little over 30 likes before the likes stopped coming in.
That's nice, bro.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I ain't mad at it. There you go. It's my version of She-Hulk. Well, not my version. I just put the inks on Paul Pelletier's version. I'm done.
Right.
I'm done for the evening. Speaking of Skunk, yeah.
But then again, a lot of it may have had to do with the fact that Chester had mentioned it on his stream and kept going back to it.
That's good.
But hey, whatever gets people to see your stuff and know about you, whatever
Yes.
works.
Yeah, and the Naomi account, he hits me up on Instagram and says, "I'm using this as my avatar."
That's awesome. Well, back to my ugly avatar. Let's see. So we're chilling, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a lot of streams going on tonight. I wasn't expecting anybody to show up here. Wow, I got 2 thumbs down. That's amazing.
Awesome.
Okay, I'll take them away.
I got 2 thumbs down. Yeah, it must have been for someone with a wrench fetish.
That's it.
Yeah, someone with a wrench fetish. Oh my lord! You took it away, but you didn't give me a thumbs up, man. What's up with that? Oh man.
Or him with his freaking thumbs up fetish.
I know.
Hey.
Yeah.
So,
Well, YouTube apparently likes it when people thumbs up stuff and oh, somebody likes this video. Let's get more people noticing.
I don't know what YouTube does, and I don't care anymore. Yeah. Wow. So I'm looking at my little thing, and the next thing that comes is Variety official Marvel Comic Con panel in the Hall H highlights, and it shows your girl Jane Foster, or whatchamacallit, Natalie Portman, holding the hammer,
looking scared of it.
Looking like the hammer is bigger than her. So this is what I'm saying. I mean, I get it. Gal Gadot did great with Wonder Woman, but they proportioned the weapons to her body size, right?
Yeah,
so they didn't look bulky or unwielding. They looked like they flowed with her physique, right? Natalie Portman is a frail little thing, and that hammer looks like it's the hammerhead is like her whole upper body, right? Like that's why I say, and I get it. They could CGI, they could put muscle suits on and whatnot, but there are a lot of women out there who are physically fit, that could easily fill the role, and look more credible.
Yeah. I haven't seen a weapon mismatch this bad since Genji's Dragon Blade from Overwatch.
I mean, I play Monster Hunter World, so I see mismatched weapons all the time, but this is, it's a video game. Who cares? But this movie is ridiculous, man. Comic Book says, we were talking about all the NCO announcements on stream today. It's whatever. I'm happy about the Blade being remade or continued. I'm good with that. I hope. I didn't even
hear about that because of all the maybe it's because I'm following all the wrong channels, but I haven't heard that because of all the that of the FemThor stuff.
Because you're dealing with that echo chamber that we got dealing over here, man. It is what it is.
That and I don't keep up with everything.
Yeah, no. I spent a lot of time on YouTube just wielding around. To be fair, when she transformed, it could be a completely different person out of the comics. Maybe. I don't know, to be honest with you. And I don't know. I just don't know what they're gonna do. Are they gonna do a Shazam thing where she says, "By the power of Mjolnir"? What are they doing?
Well, it's Taika Waititi, so it's going to be a comedy again.
Oh, okay. So look at everybody that went on: John Malin, Blacklist Universe, Muttman, Doug TenNapel, Pope Fire was on, Chester Busby was on. There's a lot of folks.
Natalie Portman doesn't strike me as funny. Yeah, the first couple. Yeah, the second Thor was kind of comical, but that was because of the assistant lady, who although doesn't really strike me as very funny, she at least her comedic bits made sense because of that particular actress.
Kat Denning. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she was fun.
We'll see. Like I said, we'll see.
It's just not going to make sense for Jane Foster to be all comedic all of a sudden when she wasn't before.
It's just the personality doesn't fit her. I just don't think. I don't think that I don't think it fits her.
Right.
I don't think that Brie Larson was a good choice for Captain Marvel. I just don't think she has that. The personality just doesn't fit what they're trying to convey in the screen. And she may be an awesome actress, but she just couldn't convey stoic/heroic Captain Marvel in my eyes.
Although, to be honest, when was the last time Carol Danvers was heroic in her own comic book?
Say again now?
When was the last time Carol Danvers was heroic in her own comic book? Even
I don't know, because those are books that I don't read.
Yeah.
There's a lot of books that I don't read. I guess I was just a mainstream Marvel reader,
Yeah.
And
he
Abel
said-
Carson says, "Hey y'all," he says, "By Thor's hammer is the correct saying." And Dr. Beckman is on YouTube, and KG the Mighty Wrench is in the house as well.
KG.
Since Civil War, since Civil War II, and probably a little bit before that, Captain Marvel hasn't been very heroic.
Yeah, I don't honestly, I don't know. Like I said, there's some storylines I just don't read.
I'm gonna lock a whole bunch of innocent people up who have yet to commit a crime based on a hunch.
Yeah.
Hey, that's where Kamala Khan got the idea.
Yeah. Comic Book Bob says, "I'm afraid they're going to use the Marshala Ali to push the Blade's daughter storyline they wanted to do in the comics but failed to do so. I don't know what they're going to do. Marshala Ali is a good actor, though. I'll give him that. He's a good actor. Unless he gets on freaking on whatchamacallit on that workout plan that your boy Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth and Chris Pratt get on. I just don't see it.
Steroids. Dad bod Thor.
You know,
P90X4.
you know. I mean, at least he's got to look as fit as Trusty Psychic, if anything. At least.
Psychic looks more like later Endgame Thor.
Melted ice cream. Paulo Romero Art says hello. And and KG is dropping everybody's links.
Yeah.
KG is doing the good mod thing. So yeah. Yeah, he is good. He did good as Cottonmouth. It's just and he was good in Luke Cage. I just kind of missed the whole Cottonmouth being a supervillain type thing. He was just like a regular dude that Luke Cage could have just squashed anytime he wanted to. But his acting was good. I'm not gonna lie. He pulled the role off pretty good.
Right.
And I thought he did good. He did good in the Green Book as well. Like he's got range. Like he as an actor, he has range. It's just his physique is what worries me, you know. And maybe that's a superficial way of thinking about it, but I like my heroes to look heroic.
Yeah.
You know, look the part. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you don't have to be super buff, but at least be proportionate to the weapon you're wielding. Like I keep looking at this Natalie Portman and Holden Mjolnir, and it just doesn't look proportionate.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe she does do the transformation thing and turns into this big Norse goddess. Who knows?
Yeah.
My question is this: why are they still calling it Thor?
Thor has an exact. By the end of Endgame, Thor was still worthy of the hammer.
No, but what I'm
So,
saying is
that makes
Thor.
sense.
No, like I said, Thor is not a mantle. Thor is his name. Like if it was a mantle, I would like, okay, you can continue to call the movies Thor, right?
Right.
That's his name. So you can't be Thor. You could be Jane Foster.
Yeah. Also,
the goddess of thunder or whatever the female Thor name is, but you cannot be Thor because Thor is not. It's not a mantle. It's not a title. It's the guy's individual name. That's why I'm saying, why are they still calling it Thor? Is he going to be in it? Is he going to profess his love to Jane Foster? Is he going to take the responsibility off of him? What is the deal here?
right.
Like, what's the storyline they're trying to do? That's why I keep asking why they're still calling it Thor if it's not going to be Thor anymore. Shouldn't they call it whatever Jane Foster?
Right.
You know, Thunder
Which
Goddess.
which would make more sense.
I'm just trying to figure things out.
Is there another version of Mjolnir out there that she just happens to find and she gets the power of her, which would actually make sense?
Nah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Chester Busby probably been ranting and raving about it for the last 2 or 3 days. This is the future, Sally. I think that they realize they just don't have the star power that Robert Downey Jr., Evans, and Hemsworth bring, so they're embracing social justice Marvel. And yeah. So Ed says, could KG throw his YouTube again? You got a hammer, buddy. Shoot, throw your a wrench, throw it out there. But I don't know. You know, like I said, Comic Book Bob. they just followed the history of Marvel. They gave us all the good stuff, like we got it first when we were kids. You know, some of us were kids, some of us weren't born yet, like Josh. But
What?
what? But you know, and then they moved on to the next generation. I think they're gonna kill Thor. That sucks.
Have they killed Thor in the comics before?
Yes.
They killed everybody in the comics before. You know, that's why they started making all these parallel universes, multiverses, because they had to figure out a way to bring him back.
Thor was dead during the first Civil War. That was his clone they used.
Okay. I know they killed Captain America in that because they took him out JFK style.
Right. Yeah, but no, Thor was dead before Civil War. And Reed Richards built a clone, and that clone actually killed Yellow Jacket.
Huh.
Or Giant Man, whichever. I think it's Yellow Jacket. I might be wrong, but it was one of the giant guys. They released the clone, and he kind of went a little crazy. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, have this," and then shot a bolt of lightning through his chest and killed him.
Mm. And Abe says, "Was that the Hydra Thor?"
No, they ended up someone ended up beating the crap out of the clone, and Reed was doing repairs. I don't think they used it again after the Civil War. I don't know what happened. I kind of fell off, but yeah, that's what. And then his alternate identity, the person Thor was whenever he wasn't Thor, Dr. Blake.
Oh, yeah.
He actually went into hell and found Thor and pulled him out, and they had to start building Asgard again.
Yeah. So we got some. So Rightly says kill Bill
Goliath.
Foster, and then comic book says Eric Masterson. Sorry, Goliath. Goliath was that's the guy that fake Thor killed. Clone Thor became Ragnarok. So there you go. Has a lot of storylines. That's another character I didn't really read much about was Thor. So I don't know much about his storyline. I was, like I said,
basically X-Men back then.
yeah, I was Wolverine. I was X-Men. Then when the Wolverine started doing his solo series, I branched off of X-Men and just went straight to Wolverine. Did read a lot of Power Man and Iron Fist. A lot of Spider-Man. Some Punisher. A lot of Ghost Rider. I loved Ghost Rider back in the day.
Yeah, because I dropped off of X-Men a little bit after Wolverine left the team when he lost his adamantium and started following his adventures.
Yeah. So yeah, I used to I read a lot of Wolverine stuff. So I was very, just like I didn't read everything Marvel. I just read the ones that I liked. There's just way too much stuff, and I just like even though Marvel tried to do like see book such and such or see book such and such, to get an explanation for what's going on here. When their attempt to get you to buy the other books, I'm like, I'm passing on that.
Yeah, at least back then when they did events, they kept it within the group stories. Like you wouldn't have Avengers. You didn't see. I don't recall seeing Avengers in the Executioner stuff.
Right.
It was mainly X-Force, X-Factor, and X-Men.
I guess all the other streams must have died off because we got people coming in now. Abe Parsons is in. Lady Celtic Moon is in the house. Rice Lee is in the house. Of course, we've already been talking to Comic Book Bob, and KG is in the house. So, hey, everybody, welcome and thank you for joining us. And I just finished doing the She-Hulk because I didn't think anybody was going to come. It was probably going to be a short stream because I saw that everybody and their mama was streaming. But then Josh joined us with his great art. And then, of course, Trusty's, when his drawing gets a little darker, he's drawing a skunk girl. We'll go over to him. Check out what he's doing. Good Thought Press is on the panel, but he's working behind the scenes very, very hard to make sure that y'all get Skunky on time. Tank Ferret is behind the scenes also working very, very, very hard on promoting not only Skunk Girl, but Scalpel Zero. Something's coming out at midnight, so y'all keep an eye on that. I don't know which midnight, but midnight. I don't know if it's Pacific time, midnight, Central time, midnight, Eastern time, midnight, but but somebody's midnight. Tank is going to drop something on the Twitter.
Midnight Pacific.
Midnight Pacific.
Yep.
On the Twitter.
So that'll be 3 in the morning for me, and I'll be in bed.
That's fine, but you can catch it in the morning. You can catch it
People
early.
wanted me to show them what I got, so I'm gonna
I
show
know.
them.
I didn't know what that meant, but that's what I voted for. And when I voted for it, it was 100% of the vote. But I don't think I was the only one that voted.
It was 81% of the vote with 21 votes total for the survey.
There you go. Not bad. At least you got some feedback.
No, it's not bad
Yes.
for a 3-hour poll. A 3-hour poll.
Yeah. And Lady Celtic Moon says, I'll be asleep. It's okay. You catch it tomorrow. Catch it tomorrow. You don't have to stay
You
up.
wake up to it. That's why I'm doing it in the middle of the night. So you got something to wake up to.
Yeah, he's giving you a reason to live. I'm giving you a reason to live. My poll. Freaking Tank. He's such a motivating factor.
I try to be, man. Try to get people motivated. You know, I get motivated by other people. I mean, that's why I love this digital bullpen right here. It's all work. You know, we're working up here.
Yeah. Well, I stopped drawing, so I'm just chilling. I'm just talking now while watching Josh, the greatest Copic marker guy in the world, do his artwork.
You need to stop that.
You know, the greatest.
You know, if he was in a Western, what would you call him?
Oh, Jesus.
The Copic Kid.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
That's his nickname that he got one day, not in a good way, but it stuck.
No, not in a good way.
I was like, I can't afford the Copic Kid. Half Copic will travel.
Right.
Manny, you still awake over there, buddy?
I'm here.
Working hard.
Yeah.
He's kind of awake, but I got it.
Yeah, he's working super hard, man. We all super excited.
Of course.
You know, like I said, I invited this guy named Alpha Regan over. He has a book that he wanted to introduce to the world, but I sent him an email, sent an invite. He said he was going to be on tonight. I don't know what happened, so
Something must have happened.
I'm going to leave it alone and call it a day. Yeah. Oh, but then on the independent comic book front, I got my Flying Sparks Volume 2 in. I also got Asami Children of Rusu.
Cool.
What else did I get on the comic? Oh, and I got the sketchbook I want from Gary Shipman. I got to do unboxing videos for all that.
Oh yeah, Flying Sparks is John Della Rosa's thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's not bad. It's not bad. So has everyone used the Photoshop Pro on PC? No, I don't use Photoshop at all. Josh Chris uses Photoshop, and I think Manny uses Photoshop, and maybe Tank. But I personally just use Clip Studio.
I use GIMP.
You know what? If I had a Linux box, I'd be using GIMP too. But
GIMP is good too.
I'll bring up the GIMP.
Yeah, GIMP is free.
It is.
Yes.
Bring out the GIMP.
I can think about Pulp Fiction whenever you say that.
Bring out the
Loading. We'll boot it up anyway.
Only Josh would go from a drawing program to a very bad scene on Pulp Fiction.
That's exactly where I went.
We all went by here with a blowtorch and a pair of tweezers.
Boot up the GIMP. GIMP's
Yeah.
updating. We'll boot it up anyway.
Yeah, but why are you asking? I do have a PC, but I use Clip Studio. Which one is it? There's an EX and Pro. I think I have EX. I believe. I'm pretty sure I have EX.
It should say so on top of your. It should say it so at the top of the application. It'll tell you whether it's Pro or EX.
See, if I were drawing it now, if I were using a paid program in the past, like if it's what Trusty's doing right now with like pencils, I'd be using Photoshop. But with Josh, while he's laying down the inks, I'd be on Adobe Illustrator. And then if I went to color, I'd go back to Photoshop.
Yeah. Now I'm not mad at Photoshop for coloring purposes. I think Photoshop is the best for coloring, in my opinion. And I'm colorblind, so I don't know, but I'm thinking it is. Let's see what we got here.
But Clip Studio beats out Illustrator for if you want to do like illustration and stuff. No, yeah, Clip Studio is the best.
I like Clip Studio, man.
Yep.
Don't even tell me anything. I just have the regular version.
Not.
Oh yeah, Clip Studio EX. That's what I got.
Yep. Because EX, you can do everything the other versions can't.
Yep, including publishing comics.
Yep.
Yep. There's a reason why I got this one. I don't know why. Well, it was cheap. It was on sale, and I figured, why not get everything if it's on sale?
Right. That's what I did.
Like, why, if I can get the best one on sale, why not get it?
Why
get
not?
that?
Right?
Yeah. Why go with the half baked when you can get full baked?
Yep. I love a good bargain.
Oh yeah, and you can catch them on sale all the time. That's the beautiful thing.
Yeah, I just pay for the subscription to Photoshop.
Freddy Celtic Moon says $229. Ouchie, what costs $229? I said I use Illustrator for logo design. Says Adrian T2099er. Welcome to the chat, Adrian. I don't think I paid that much for Clip Studio. I caught it on Christmas sale. I don't think it was $229. But it might have been. Who knows? I don't know. I don't pay attention. Josh just gives me money. I buy stuff.
Huh?
Josh is a baller.
I don't know about that.
Go with it.
No, I ain't gonna go with it. My wife hear this and be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "No, you know all the money I got. I give it to you."
You know?
Right. All right.
Everybody's doing good, Adrian, man. Thanks for joining us tonight. Everybody's doing excelente.
Yep.
You know, we got like I said, we got on the panel, we got Good Thought Press and Trusty Sidekick and Shinobi Raccoon. We got Josh Chris drawing Dawn Star, I think it is.
Dawn Star.
Christmas sale for Clip Studio was $109. See, that's what I thought. I don't remember paying that much. But you can catch them on sale. And,
109 for EX. That sounds about right.
Yeah, you can pay less than that for the Pro. I think it was like $50 for the Pro on sale.
Yeah, because that's how much I paid for it when it was on sale.
Yeah, but you can catch EX way. You know, at least I didn't pay. I know I didn't pay $209, $220 something. But then again, the wife and I have a deal, right? Anything under $300, I don't have to ask permission for.
300 pounds.
Yeah, that too. I join, but I have to be private with my artwork right now. Laugh out loud. It's all right, man. Do what you do. I mean, why you think we got a lot of icons and no art?
Well, I just swapped out my icon for the art I'm doing now, as you can see.
Yeah. So we got a lot of icons and no artwork, man.
Yeah, people are gonna.
But the other guys, but the other guys have a bit more legitimate reason to do it than I did.
Yeah. I know I don't get mad.
Sorry, Shinobi and I can handle the pressure.
Yeah.
You know, if the people want to see what I'm doing, they just gotta. It's real simple. They just gotta go follow me on Twitter at TankFerretArt.
Yeah.
But you know, if you want to see what Manny's doing, and I'm gonna
Follow
tell
him
you,
on
what he's doing is really good. Follow him on Twitter at press_dog, and go back Skunk Girl so you can get this in your hands. It is 80 pages of full color, dynamic, classic comic book action, folks. It's good.
How close are we to 4,000?
We passed 4,000 today.
We did.
Awesome.
Yay!
Awesome.
We passed 4,000, so we're on our way to 5,000 to open up that Josh Chris trading card.
There we go.
Oh, let's do it.
Get that card.
But we need to get to the trusty sidekick trading card. That'll be awesome.
To do that, you have to get over 9,000.
We need to get
over 9,000.
No, we need to get to 10,000 so we get those comic books to the troops. That's our main goal.
We're back to Dragon Ball again. We just can't leave it.
Nope. It's infectious.
Although I did catch that one episode where Bardock ended up in the past somehow instead of being blown to bits like we saw in the original film, and he apparently became the first legendary Super Saiyan when he fought Lord Chilled.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Give you a sneak peeky.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought Press about to do something. All the readers in the house saying, hey, hey, hey.
Little sneaky peeky of the new standard cover to Skunk Girl.
Uh-oh, hold on. Let me know when you're ready.
It's ready.
It's ready. Boom.
So you guys saw the standard cover is the Skunk Girl with her 3 skunks on the safe. That is still the standard cover, but what I'm going to do is it's going to become a double cover. So this wraparound cover will be over the safe cover. So we'll have 2 covers to the standard. So I've been working on this. This is a traditional painted painting. I did in acrylics. I scanned it into my computer. I need to just do some finishing touches to it. So that's not what I'm working on right now. What I'm working on right now is some colors on some of the pages, some of the final pages. So I can't be showing that. That's total spoilers. But yeah, this will be part of the campaign. I need to finish this up.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
Right.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everybody says cool. Yeah. Josh is still over there kicking butt.
Cool. Now you can get off of me so I can.
I've been off of you, buddy. I don't like being on you too long.
Really?
You don't shower.
So mean.
Ooh.
So mean to me. So upset because of what I called him last night.
I'm not upset about that. I don't care.
It was kind of funny though.
It was all right.
I thought it was funny.
You're the only one that thought it was funny.
I triggered Ortiz.
No, you did not trigger me. I don't get triggered, man. Watching trusty sidekick over here just completely shake, rattle and roll though.
Yeah. Little shaky.
His whole screen is shaking. It's looking good though. I can actually see something now.
All right.
Rice said it was funny. No, it wasn't funny, Rice. Don't blow Danny's head. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. That wasn't funny. That was downright racist.
It was not racist.
You're racist, buddy. I'm going to talk to you about that later.
That was not racist at all.
That was racist.
Risey, help me.
Risey can't help you.
Risey, help me.
You're on your own now, buddy.
Risey gonna say it was not racist.
You're on your
own. What am I saying? Tank knew what the hell went on last night.
No, Tank can't help you either. Nobody can help you. You're on your own.
Damn right.
Nobody can save you now.
Nothing can save you. Straight from the sewer. Straight from the sewer.
Nah.
Nothing can save you.
We were just playing around last night.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Just playing around. Having fun.
I kid.
Well, I'm just kidding.
Oops, wrong layer. There we are.
Niobe is at 81% of his goal. Let's push him over the top.
Yeah.
I guess Manny does hate everybody equally.
What?
That's what
Really?
Willie Reed said.
One of the most even-handed, nicest people I've met here, and you're saying I hate everybody.
That's what Willie Reed said. I didn't say it. Read the chat. I didn't say it. I'm just reading the chat. Chat said Manny hates everybody equally. Therefore, he can't be. Don't look at me, buddy. I didn't say it.
We rebuke that statement.
Oh, who do you think you are now?
An exorcist.
I know where he got that, what he's saying.
Yeah, you don't know where it came from, Shinobi? Come on. You got to be up on what's going on recently.
He doesn't know where it came from.
Mm.
I still say he said he renounced, but sure.
No, he said rebuke. He did not say renounce.
I think he said renounced.
Oh, everybody go get the screenshot for Ortiz.
Go get the transcripts.
Go get the receipts.
Go get the receipt for Ortiz so you can see it was rebuke.
How do you rebuke somebody? Is he saying that war campaign of the devil?
That's not what he
They
said.
show that like it sometimes.
Oh boy.
That's the only rebuking I know. Should have rebuked Manny yesterday.
Well, you did today by taking away my ranch.
I gave it back to you, punk.
Punk.
Ooh, them
Type something. Go type something in the chat.
I've been being beaten over the head by ERTs for 2 days now. What is going on, man?
Well, you started it when you said what you said yesterday.
You were the one that started. That's why
I did not start.
I just went to the worst thing I could call you, and that was where it went from there. Oh my. It was hilarious. I think it was funny.
Okay.
Oh man.
What?
We were having fun yesterday
We were, man.
until I had to mention what I called you, and that's when it all went down the rabbit hole.
Are you kidding me? That's when it got good.
That's when it got good. Right? Then you got to see the old me come out.
It
No.
was interesting. That's all I can say.
That's when you got to see the old me come out, that old NCO just ripping that private a new one.
Damn.
Private Rhea, come here, son.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't do that
You
kind of
got
stuff
jokes, huh?
online. If we start doing that kind of stuff on our shows, we might get more ratings.
No, I don't want to do that on the shows, though.
No, that's our joke.
That's internal business. That's family business.
That was family.
That's family business.
Oh, what kind of crazy family was that? Yes, last night.
We are family. Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of.
It is what it is, man. How can you be mad about that, brother?
I'm
You
not,
can't.
you know, I'm hurt.
You shouldn't be hurt. If you go, if you type on the chat, you'll see you have your little blue wrench back. You had it back.
I'm not talking. I'm just playing.
Hang on. This is more than wrenches, E.
Yeah.
Feeling.
That's right.
Sissy girl.
Too much. This is mad.
The arms of that She-Hulk are too big. Bro, I didn't draw her. I just inked
He
it.
just inked it.
Of a She-Hulk.
It's too big.
Blame the artist.
Pablo Romero. Well, you know what it is. If you make the Bob bigger, he'll be happy.
Yeah, I didn't draw this. This is Paul Peltor 2010.
Yeah, blame the guy who penciled it.
You gotta get with him, man. All I did was just ink it and bring back some sexiness to She-Hulk.
Yep.
That's all I did.
Exactly.
Pablo Romero, I'm gonna need you to be quiet, okay? I'm not on Instagram or Facebook like you. All right. I'm not the famous Pablo Romero, get a lot of like on Instagram. I just need you to just draw your drawings and stay over there and mind your business, okay? Thank you very much. The She-Hulk looks fine, tons better than the current She-Hulk. But this is Paul. He used to draw these for Marvel, so that's
probably why.
I can't say nothing, man. All I did was do it. I just do what I do. Pablo's laughing about my Pablo Romero impersonation. At least he could take a joke. Man, he got all butthurt.
Oh, here we go again.
Here we go again.
Manny almost did a TM.
Oh, no.
TM.
Damn, eat oatmeal is at it again.
Hey,
Gotta add another layer.
Manny almost did a Tom Rooney. Went crying.
We don't. Come on. We don't talk about people that are not here to defend themselves.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't do that on the digital booth.
We don't do that. We don't do that.
Nope.
We don't do that. We don't do that. He says, "Oh dear, I do have a lot of likes on Instagram today." Papa Romero says, "I do have a lot of likes on Instagram today." Arthur Reese says, "Oh my." Nah, we were having a good time yesterday, man.
I usually get a good bit of likes on Instagram as well, but I haven't posted anything in a few days, so the likes didn't come in.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I said Pablo Romero says people like those market drawings. Awesome. We do on this channel, says the Arthur Reed. We try to maintain some kind of semblance and civility across the digital bullpen network.
Emphasis on try.
We try.
We do succeed. We don't try. We succeed and not mention other people on our shows.
But when
either do or you do not. There is no try.
But when we're offline, some things just get out of hand.
And his name is Ortiz.
No, not I. Not I. Somebody named Manny Correa was being racist. And
saying that kind of stuff, dude, that's not cool.
I made a comment that does not resemble Ortiz at all in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
And
Lord.
And then when I went old school army, on him, and then he was like, "Oh, okay, I think I triggered him." Nah, man. I used to get more likes on Twitter, says Paulo Romero. Right? Yeah, we gonna send Manny to Twitter too in a minute. Twitter jail, freaking Manny.
Say hi to Troy for us.
Poor Manny. I just beat up on him, and then
Oh, it's good for me. It just makes you look bad.
Ooh, don't make me look bad.
I get all the sympathy votes.
I don't care about that. Doesn't mean I look bad. They knew the real you. They'd be like, "For real? That's what Manny does?" It's like, "Yep, that's what Manny does." I got witnesses.
You guys got all the shovels.
Does he plan on digging to China anytime soon?
Oh, it's just getting thick in here.
What do you mean? Am I lying about anything that I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nope. What I lied about?
Racist, that's for sure as hell.
Well, you compared me to people of Hispanic ethnicity, saying that we're all alike. That's racist.
Lie. That was never said last night.
I just think you said it. That's what you did. You compared me to another Latino.
Oh Lord!
And said we were all the same.
That's
what you
said.
Yeah, it was all sorts of 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Did he not compare me to another Latino and then insinuate that we're the same?
That's not what I did last night.
That's exactly what you did. That's exactly what you did. You compare me, and then I was like, "For real? That's what we do here nowadays."
Oh,
yes.
man.
I was like, oh, okay. And then I went on a nice little tirade, and then everybody laughed. Yeah, Pablo, he's racist against you too. You probably compared to that guy.
Doing any good for my campaign right now. You know that saying that word.
All right, I'll quit.
That should not be said right now because anybody can take a clip of that and use it against me.
All right, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there
we
are a
got-
ton of
it's
haters
not-
out there.
It's funny as hell, but not funny when you think about it.
Yeah, not when you have a bunch of people on Twitter who take this whole YouTube bit way too seriously, like, and will try to use that against him, even though he's not a part of certain other sectors of CG.
Everybody knows that
Alright.
I'm just joking, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We know, but yeah.
I'm just for everybody that's doing clips, we're joking. We're just playing. Just playing.
Well, the people recording clips and taking them out of contents were never issued a sense of humor.
Yeah. I mean, anything we could say could be taken out of context in a clip anyway.
Right?
Mhm.
Yes.
So basically, nobody say anything for the rest of the stream. We're gonna do silent stream
That's
from here on out. Just start control. All right.
Those are pretty much my streams all the time.
I'm joking again, folks. It's just a joke, people. Just a joke.
It's just a Rican and his jokes.
Yeah. Just a Rican in his jokes. Don't get excitable, folks. Don't get excitable. Don't get excitable. The all new 2019
I wanted
Blazer looks pretty
to-
damn good. You wanted to think? I don't know, man. You know,
I don't know.
like
I
I said,
wanted
some
to just like re all over the place, I guess.
Oh man, you know, here's the thing, right? Diary says, just play some Rican music. I can't, it'll offend many.
Now it's being racist.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that I'm trying not to offend many. That's all. Can't play Rican music. I don't want to offend many. I'm being what do you call that? Sensitive to his needs.
Gotcha. Huh.
Sensitive to the man's needs.
Yep. This will probably upset a few people on Twitter once I finish and post.
Oh man, I don't worry about all that crap, bro. Besides, art of read, if I play music, I get copywritten before I even become monetized.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
You know, I was like, damn, man. I've already had that issue once where I put some music accidentally on there and got nice letters from YouTube.
Hey, this is copyrighted. Take
Oh,
it down or else.
Basically. No, they didn't say take it down or else. They said if you ever get monetized, you'll never get a dime from it. It'll be given to whomever owned the music. I was like, for real? They get the whole everything? That's crazy.
They wouldn't get any super chats that you might get. I mean, well, you'd have to be,
Yeah,
being
you have to be
live
monetized.
streaming, getting super chats, but
Right.
at that point.
Yeah, but the point is, like, if let's say that video ever hits it and it gets monetized, then if it makes any money, you don't get any of it.
Yep.
Sucks.
So that's why I'm not doing that.
Right.
You know, even if you're not monetized, they get the money. So even policy, I can't play no music, man. There's plenty of reasons why I can't play no music. There you
I haven't
go.
played music on my streams either.
You know, the only time we had music was when Manny played the ukulele a long time ago.
That's right.
He played the ukulele for us once or twice.
And ruined music on this channel forever because now he was so good.
I know, right? And what he played,
They're on his radar.
Josh wanted him to play
Freebird.
something. There you go.
That's right.
Just wanted him to play something from Kentucky.
I wish I'd kept on practicing every day. Then I would have been pretty damn good by now.
I mean, by now,
Skunk Girl, you're gonna pick it back up.
Yeah.
yeah, by now you would have had it perfected. That was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
5 months ago.
hmm
Yeah.
But I had this thing called Skunk Girl. It kind of took precedence over playing the ukulele. For now, I'll get back to it.
Right.
Skunk Girl is
All right,
important.
Skunk Girl, then Freebird.
hmm
Yep. It'll be all right. Pablo says, I don't care for monetization. I don't think in my case it'll matter. Like what would I make if I ever got monetized? Like 3 cents a month? You know?
Well, that's why a lot of YouTubers have a Patreon or this thing called Subscribestar or something else for where people can put stuff. People can tip YouTubers and they can put out better stuff.
Yeah. But that's true. But I'm not really interested in all that. But like somebody like Manny and Josh or you who actually does art on a daily basis, y'all could have a Patreon. Y'all can put out content, art and work and stuff like that. Maybe
Yeah.
this is like a have fun. Oh my goodness. People are really not happy with this whole female Thor thing.
Can you blame them?
I mean, I don't really care. I just don't like it that they call her Thor. Like that's not her name. Thor is a dude, and that's his
Yeah.
name. Like it's not a mantle, Like I don't know what's a mantle that you can like. Black Panther is a mantle.
Or Batman?
It's a mantle, or Red Rooster to use someone from the Comicsgate community or CG or independent comics. Those are mantles, right? They can just be passed down from generation to generation. It doesn't matter if it's boy, girl, indifferent, right? But Thor is an actual name of an actual character. It's not a mantle. Right. So I mean, I don't care. They want to go with female version of Thor. Great, have at it. But
that's already been done.
But can we not call her Thor?
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there are plenty of characters who have lifted the hammer and they didn't say, "My name is Thor."
Yeah, I just don't. I just don't agree with that. That's my only problem. Like, you want to go Jane Foster Thor? Fine. It's been done in the comics. Who cares? But please don't call it Thor. That's all I care about. That's not Thor. Don't call it Thor.
Thorina?
I don't know. That's better, I guess.
She-Thor? Tourette's. That's what you call it, Tourette's.
Tourette's. Maranya Valcoma says that Winged Woman looks familiar. Wildfire had a crush on her from the Legion of Superheroes. Awesome sketch anyway. I guess they're talking about Josh.
Maranya is back.
Oh yeah, Dawnstar.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I had people come in out of nowhere, man.
Maranya.
Maranya's here?
Yeah. We were rolling our R's the other night when we were saying her name.
Maranya.
Maranya.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is, but thank you.
Then you got the mariachi band going in the back.
That last name, that sound. Not gonna say anything.
Cool name.
Yeah. Anybody watch the Pacquiao fight? Probably not. Y'all are nerds.
They had it on at work, kind of. Well, not really. Not really. They probably had it on at work during breaks.
How old is he now?
40.
Did he win?
Yeah, he won.
Okay.
Well, he looked good doing it too.
No, I do like anybody named Manny. So
You know. Yeah, but he made Manning's look good. You, on the other hand, sir, I don't know what you do. But anyway, I digress. I digress.
this guy used to be my friend. What the hell happened here?
I'm still your friend. Maranya Balcoman says they use the names of established characters as one, brand recognition, two, sheer laziness. I agree with both on both, but nonetheless, it sucks. Adrian says Pac-Man is back, baby. He ain't back. He looked good. He shouldn't fight anybody else. He should try to get that Floyd Mayweather fight and retire. He looked good. He fought well, but you could tell he got a little bit winded towards the middle rounds, and he let Thurman back into the fight. But he started out like a freaking house on fire, though. Knocked the guy down within the first 30 seconds of the round. First round, knocked Thurman down. I was like, whoa, all that trash you was talking.
I will eat your heart. I will eat your children.
Yeah, that was Tyson. He was saying more. I thought what he said was a little bit meaner. He said
a lot of other mean stuff. Tyson's quotes were amazing on that one talk.
Yeah, Tyson is crazy.
Yeah, whatever works for him.
Yeah. And he was like, I'm gonna crucify Tyson. I was gonna crucify Manny, and he's never gonna come back to life. I was like, really? You just want to go after his religion like that, saying you're gonna crucify him? You could have said anything else. But it's funny because every time one of these guys goes after someone's religion, they always lose.
Mm-hmm.
Like a
classic villain mistake, dude. Like getting caught monologuing.
Like Connor was like talking about your boy I can't say his name, freaking Nurmagomedov. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the guy that wrestles the Bears. Nurmagomedov or whatever his name is. But anyway, Khabib. He talked about Khabib's religion and his father and all that stuff. And then Khabib just went ahead and handled Conor McGregor like a little rag doll. AML says this never shows up on my subscription feed. WTF YouTube. I know, man. YouTube is doing crazy stuff. You
can have it.
It's because I get emails still to my email.
That has been happening a lot to me. I don't like getting all the emails for all the streams, so I don't have a set to that. But I go looking, a lot, and like things that I have subscriptions to, like El Guapo, it wasn't showing up, and I had to actually go to his channel to find the video.
Yeah, it happens, man. It's Trusty over there drawing an unbreathable skunk girl. And Maranya says, I do not envy you drawing Dawnstar all those feathered details. Josh is like amazing. He'll get it done. The dude is the Copic kid. He not only will he get it done with the Copics, then he'll lay some colors on it with Copics. And then it'll look amazing, and everybody will be like, whoa. Josh is pretty good. Josh is amazing.
I will be done. I will be happy to get this done though.
Yeah, man. Who would win on fight, Manny or a bear? Which Manny? If you talk about our Manny could win a fight against the bear. If you talk about Manny Pacquiao, the bear.
Jeez. You have little faith.
Because little Manny's like 5'2", man. And our Manny is like 6 foot, So, and our Manny is built like a bear.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure they said the exact same thing about Goliath, and look what happened there.
Yeah, but they were using slingshots and stones, and God was on David's side. I don't know if that's going to be the case on this particular story.
I don't know, dude. Manny goes to church every Sunday.
Well, that's what I said. Our Manny could take the bear because our Manny is built like a bear.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So y'all have some selective listening. But
yeah, I'm working.
I swear. I said Manny Pacquiao is short. He wouldn't have a chance against the bear. But our Manny, who's 6 foot tall, is built like a bear. So I'm sure our Manny could take a bear.
I don't think so.
I think that we should put it to the test.
I
After
don't
you
want.
finish
I don't want
Skunk
to. I don't want to put it to the test. I'll let
After,
the bear.
after you finish the Skunk Girl, though.
I,
After
I,
you finish Skunk
I,
There we are.
I will not be picking on a bear. I'm
You
sorry.
will not? So that should be like the $100,000 stretch goal. Manny wrestles bear.
No.
We need him for another. We need him for a Skunk Girl too.
There is Skunk Girl 2 in the makings right now, people.
All right, KG has told me it is the 5-minute warning. So let's get everybody to outro themselves. We're gonna start with
We gotta pepper stuff in.
yeah, it goes by quick. Tank, go ahead and tell everybody what you're doing. Well, you don't have to tell them what you're doing right now, but
Well, I am right now. I am working on the colors for that picture that I'm debuting at midnight that y'all voted you wanted to see. Yeah, you can go check that out on Twitter or Instagram at /TankFerretArt.
all right. And Mr. Shinobi Raccoon.
Okay, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Shinobi Raccoon. Twitter is a capital S and a capital R, and I also have a YouTube channel, and which is a drawing channel, and I'm experimenting with a few things right now.
Awesome. Mr. Trustimus Psychicamus.
Thou canst find me at Trusty Sidekick 3 on the Twitter, at Trusty Sidekick Art on the Instagram, and most times here with E. Ortiz and on Good Dog Press with Manny.
Awesome, man. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Shaking and shaking my camera just as vigorously as I can.
Yay, motion sickness.
The Coping Kid.
Yay, Michael Bay!
Yeah. And Mr. Coping Kid, Josh Chris Art.
I don't know if I should answer that. You just quit calling me that. All right, just quit. I'm Josh Chris Hart. You can find me Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all at Josh Chris Art. I'm glad I can finally showcase some stuff again. Working on this right now. And then the other day I got bored while I was at work, and I don't know if it'll show up on the screen, but I sketched that out. Nope, show up very well. That's all right. Did a little Colossus sketch, so up here will be the next thing that we get to ink.
Nice.
Here on the channel.
That's going to look good. It already looks good.
Yeah, Josh loves Colossus, man. That's like his favorite character.
Colossus is awesome.
Yeah. And last but not least on the panel, the man, the myth, the legend, Manuel, aka Manny the Belt Correa, aka the Hawaiian Tsunami, aka the author of the Unbreathable Skunk Girl. Take it away, Manny.
Thank you for having me on your show as usual. Great to be with the digital bullpen. And yes, Unbreathable Skunk Girl is on Indiegogo. And don't worry about it, says 8 days left. It will be on for another 38 days. The reason why you do this is to hit the matrix twice. So I will re-up it for another 30 days after the 8 days is done. So, and like I said, we had another backer today, which is amazing. We're at 408% of our goal, and we're just under $1,000 till we get to Josh Chris Arts to get his fan art trading card is going to be unlocked. So thank you guys for supporting the book. You know, like I said, if you guys can't support it financially, go and tell a friend that might be able to afford the book. You know, get some more buzz around. You know,
You need to tweet out the image of that card, Manny. You need to tweet out the image of that card to push toward the 5,000.
I know. I need to do a whole bunch of things, but unfortunately, I actually have a real job. So
Me
it's
too.
that's the hard part.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
We all got real jobs, Manny.
We all got real. This is something that I've been doing for the last 10 months. So
I know.
It's hard. It's hard. But I'll keep on going. I'm gonna be here for the next 38 days. You know, being a cheerleader. I'm not gonna go away.
Is that image on that page?
Which image?
The image for the
Let's go down the page and we'll see. We got Tank Ferrets unlocked and El Guapo's unlocked. We got Josh Chris. We need to unlock Josh Chris. We need to unlock Pope Raven, and we need to unlock Trusty Sidekick.
All right, I'll snip it tomorrow and tweet it out.
Well, thank you, man.
Yeah, that way I can help you out. No worries.
And
All right.
definitely, I will have a stream on Friday night. Just last night, I wanted to catch up on some work, and sometimes you just got to do that. Just catch up on some of the work, and I'll be catching up on the work tonight too.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ortiz. I'm the humble host on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Digital Bullpen. And I could be found as colorblind_E on Twitter, and Ortiz Arts on Facebook and Instagram. And of course, Ortiz here because you're at the channel. We thank you so much for joining us. Everything we said and did today is just in good fun. Please don't take anything we do seriously. We just like to have a good time. Just imagine it was a digital bullpen in an office building, and we're just trying to replicate that for you guys here for your entertainment purposes only. I want to thank y'all. God bless and good night.
Good night.
Aloha.
Good night.
Bye bye.